moon was leaning on the curtains like it didn't want to go. We kept finding small reasons to take the long way slow. Your hair still smelled like evening, and the street was holding still. Every clock forgot its manners. Every moment learned our will. We almost stayed until morning, till the stars ran out of blue. Till the sun had learned our secret, and the sky had seen us through. No one asking where we're headed, no one saying we were wrong. We almost stayed until morning, just to prove the night was long. You laughed about the future, like it couldn't find us here. I said nothing, just kept listening to the sound of you so near. Windows paled along the rooftops, birds were practicing their lines. Still we stood there in the doorway, trying not to read the signs. We almost stayed until morning, with our coats still on the chair. Every kiss a small decision, every breath a little prayer. No goodbye that felt convincing, no last word we could be strong. We almost stayed until morning, and I wish we had gone on. We have learned the art of leaving. We have learned to say not yet. But some nights keep asking questions. We're not ready to forget. Your hand slipped out of my keeping, like it knew the way too well. Every step away from you now was a story I won't tell. We almost stayed until morning, till the light began to show, till the city found our footprints, and the dark had let us go. If tomorrow asks me softly why my heart still feels so warm, I'll say we almost broke forever when we almost stayed till dawn. The street was learning how to wake up as you turned and said my name. And somewhere in that early silence, I was wishing we had stayed.
You folded your shirt, humming that sweet old tune, poured us some water from that chip blue glass, pulled down the blind, left the window cracked wide, said the moon's too lovely to leave out back. You leaned on your elbow, sleeves just grazing your hand, your face caught in moonlight's easy spill. You polished a spot, just letting the night drift in, and the room drew closer with the moon in the window pane. The moon in the window pane, that's where we stay tonight. Soft on your shoulder, gentle and right, the moon in the window pane. The world slips away, it's only us floating with the moon in the window pane. Light traced your fingers as you stirred your tea. No need for words, just the hush in between. You pointed at shadows playing over my hand. You whispered, let's linger before this slips away. Your laughter was quiet, chair creaked in reply. I moved in close just to see your eyes shine. Dust hung like silver on late midnight walls. Hours slipped by with nothing to hide. The moon in the window pane, that's where we stay tonight. Soft on your shoulder, gentle and right, the moon in the window pane. The world slips away, it's only us floating with the moon in the window pane. the city sleep. Let the old songs fade. We'll trade every sunrise for one night this way. No one will know just how close we became, while the moon wrote our names in the window pane. The moon in the window pane, that's where we'll stay tonight. Nothing may linger but this gentle light. The moon in the window pane, the world far away, only us remembering the moon in the window pane. From 2 rooms off, I hear that gentle clink. Barback sorting glasses with a steady hand. He hums a tune from someone else's band. Soap bubbles rising, bursting at the brink. The hush that settles just after close. I watch his fingers move in amber glow. Water runs slow, silver through his care. He lines each glass just so. The glassware in the sink, quiet when we're through, cool and shining softly, waiting for something new. The glassware in the sink, still at end of night. All the laughter drifts away, but it keeps the light. There's a chipped old coupe and a shining rocks, each one with its own faded trace. He checks for lipstick, wipes away the day, fills the soap, moves at his pace. Last round's been gone for more than a song, just the clock and water running low. He whistles easy, dries his hands on his vest, and sets each gleaming glass in a row. The glassware in the sink, quiet when we're through, cool and shining softly, waiting for something new. The glassware in the sink, still at end of night. All the laughter drifts away, but it keeps the light. Some folks remember the dance or the tune, but I hold this hush. The careful rinse, the easy work, that gentle ringing after rush. The glassware in the sink, quiet as I stand, ready for tomorrow, safe in a steady hand. The glassware in the sink, still at end of night. Even when the songs are done, it still holds the light.
I didn't come here looking for answers, only a place to set my coat, the kind of room that lets you breathe when you've been carrying too much hope. You pour the tea and sit beside me, like you already understand that some nights need a witness more than they need a plan. These are soft words in a hard night, falling where they're needed most. Nothing brave and nothing clever, just enough to hold us close when the world feels sharp and heavy and the dark is doing its part. Say the things that heal in whispers with soft words in a hard night. I tell you where the day went wrong. You listen like it matters still. Your hand is steady on the table, like it knows my hands have shaken enough. Somewhere outside traffic passes, like the hours don't know our names. Inside we're learning how to slow down. Inside we're calling off the rain. These are soft words in a hard night, not a cure and not a sign, just a way to keep on breathing till the hurt gives up its time. No advice and no conclusions, no need to make it right, only love that sounds like mercy and soft words in a hard night. We don't have to fix tomorrow, we don't have to chase the dawn. If I can rest inside your quiet, I can make it till the morning comes. Your smile finds me through the shadows, like it's always known the way. I start to believe the evening might be kind to us again. These are soft words in a hard night, holding back the falling apart. Every syllable reminding me I'm still safe inside your heart. If the world keeps asking questions, we don't have to answer right. We can stay here just a little, with soft words in a hard night. The clock forgets to hurry now. The room is learning how to rest. somewhere in the quiet talking, my heavy heart feels less.
Your hand rests near the sugar, soft and slow. Fingers tracing china by your tea. Gold on your finger, catching candle glow. You whispered, maybe it should stay with you, not me. The band packs up their cases, lights go low. Your napkin still folded by your plate. You clear your throat and slip off what you wore, a faded spot where your warmth used to wait. Your ring on the table, that's how I know. No words for the leaving, no reason to show. Your ring on the table, cool in the light. I turn it over and hold you tonight. Waiters gone, chairs turned on their sides. My thumb draws a circle, slow and unsure. No promises left, just the click of the door. Gold in the center of all we endured. You never liked goodbyes drawn long, left your heart in gestures, never in sound. I follow the shine where your hand once belonged. It says more than words ever found. Your ring on the table, that's how I know. No words for the leaving, no reason to show. Your ring on the table, cool in the light. I turn it over and hold you tonight. Dawn rises slow beyond the window pane. This small circle's all that remains. Still warm where you left it, still yours always. Your ring on the table, quiet and true, nearly empty. your ring on the table, cool in the light. I turn it over and hold you tonight. Lamp glows by the hallway, the world winding down. Your shoes rest quiet, brushing close to mine. You say it's getting late, but you don't turn away. I fill up your cup, though we let it go cold. The clock keeps its distance, the night stretches on. Keys in your hand, but you're in no rush. My fingers find yours as you glance at the time. We're counting each moment before the goodbye. A slow walk to the door, I can't let you go yet. One step, then one more, two hearts won't forget. A slow walk to the door, you turn and I breathe. We both wanna stay on this slow walk to the door. You straighten your collar, your smile lingering sweet. Moonlight spills narrow on the old wooden floor. I start up a thought, but the words fade away. Your laughter is softer than I've heard it before. Your coat draped over, you reach for your bag. A second just lingers as you tuck back your hair. I mention the rain, you whisper, I know. Love doesn't mind when it quietly cares. A slow walk to the door, I can't let you go yet. One step, then one more, two hearts won't forget. A slow walk to the door, you turn and I breathe. We both wanna stay on this slow walk to the door. Footsteps on tile, barely a sound. A hush in the hall as you turn around. Goodbyes can be gentle, soft when they're true. So we linger in silence, holding the room. A slow walk to the door, I can't let you go yet. One step, then one more, two hearts won't forget. A slow walk to the door, you turn and I breathe. In the hush of the night, it's just us and the door we delayed. set your cufflinks in the ashtray dish, folded your handkerchief, traced the flame's edge. I reach for the matches, but you just smile. Let it go out slow, you quietly said. We talk in circles about last December. Sugar bowl empty, coffee turning cold. You study the table instead of my face, one shadow stretching as stories grow old. The last candle burns down, that's how you say goodbye. No need for promises, just a gentle sign. The last candle burns down. No rush, just the light. You reach for your coat while the last candle burns down. Your right hand glove waiting near the sill, the crescent it left on your glass lamp glow fading, flickers down the wall. I smooth the napkin, hoping these hours might last. You stand and you glance, one sweep of the room, a small hidden laugh in your sleeve. I nod, not asking if this is farewell. We both know how quietly you leave. The last candle burns down, that's how you say goodbye. No need for promises, just a gentle sign. The last candle burns down. No rush, just the light. You slip on your gloves while the last candle burns down. The wick curls thin at the end, warm whiff of wax in the air. I sit in the hush, let darkness begin. It almost feels like you're there. The last candle burns down, that's all we say tonight. No stories to finish, just the fading light. The last candle burns down. No tears, not tonight. I'll wait in this room while the last candle burns down. Found it tucked behind an old subway token, your photograph, that lighthouse grin, edges worn from miles I've folded, capped with faded stubs of a cafe slip. Never show it, not even to friends, but on long walks home in the cold night air, I trace the lines the years have softened, whisper your name where no one else can hear. Your photograph in my wallet, always there, always near. One look and I remember every smile, every year. Your photograph in my wallet, worn by the life we've been through. Every time I unfold it, I feel I'm holding you. Street lights blinking, coins in my pocket. I reach for change and there you are. We took a picture down by the water, your coat to be, rain in your hair. It's creased and faded, edges turning, corners pale from all my worn hellos. But I keep you close beside my heartbeat, where even the years won't let you go. Your photograph in my wallet, always there, always near. One look and I remember every smile, every year. Your photograph in my wallet, worn by the life we've been through. Every time I unfold it, I feel I'm holding you. I trade stories at supper, we each toast, sip a bar, but this quiet secret is all my own. Others see paper, but I see a promise. You in my wallet when I'm alone. Your photograph in my wallet, always there, always near. No matter how life changes, I keep you right here. Your photograph in my wallet, worn by the light shining through. Every time I unfold it, Your lighter snaps and the world moves slow. You say just one more with a half-worn sigh. Leaning back in the chair, shadows spill down the wall. The paper in your hand, soft and dry. You talk through curl of midnight smoke, a tired smile that never quite lands. One last breath, you hold it close, let it rise to the ceiling. Open hands. The last dash in the tray tells me it's real. We're waiting in silence for what we both feel. The last dash in the tray falls easy and low. All that's unspoken in the last dash in the tray. Your fingers trace where your ring once lay, drumming soft on the glass by your side. I almost ask you to stay a while, but your eyes drift away, so I let it slide. Your voice gets quiet as the ember fades. You watch the line just start to burn through. Smoke slips away out of my reach. If wishes could matter, I'd ask for you. The last dash in the tray tells me it's real. We're waiting in silence for what we both feel. The last dash in the tray falls easy and low. All that's unspoken in the last dash in the tray. There's a hush as you stand, coat folded close and tight. No promises linger, only what slips through the night. The last dash in the tray, that's where we stay, letting the moment just drift away. The last dash in the tray says it's the time. Still I keep hoping for one more sign. Borrowed my scarf, said you wouldn't be long. Left your purse on the chair, umbrella by the door. Our suppers cleared away, but I barely took a bite, tracing circles on my glass, watching for your light. A table by the coat rack, that's where I come to stay, counting slow the minutes, hoping you're on your way. A table by the coat rack, one candle burning low, If you walk in, I'll know a table by the coat rack, your glove on the armrest, soft and left behind, menace in a tumble. We never made up our minds. The waiter glances over, I just offer a smile. Raindrops at my shoulder, but I sit here a while. A table by the coat rack, that's where I come to stay. Counting slow the minutes, hoping you're on your way. A table by the coat rack, one candle burning low. If you walk in, I'll know a table by the coat rack. Some nights you come rushing, rain in your hair laughing bright. Other nights your scarf stays with me, and I wait on your promise tonight. A table by the coat rack, every hope waiting near. I keep your place beside me until I see you here. A table by the coat rack, one candle burning low. If you walk in, I'll know a table by the coat rack. Barstool leaning, my arm on the rail. You spin a story, soft and pale. Cigarette drops, you let out a sigh. I watch you smile through the rim of my ride. Lamps settling low, the music is gone. You chase a chuckle nicked from a song. Bourbon and laughter, warmth in the night. I catch the moment, won't hold it too tight. The last laugh at the bar lingers after the song. It's warm where you are, but the night moves along. The last laugh at the bar, sweet then leaves a scar. I keep that echo near. The last laugh at the bar. You rise, coat hanging soft on your arm. Waiter sweep shadows, closing the charm. Your breath finds the light at the edge of the door. You throw me a glance, needing no more. Tabs on the table, bills tucked away. Trace your laughter where my hand used to stay. Lamp glows dim as you step to the street. All that remains a goodbye on repeat. The last laugh at the bar lingers after the song. It's warm where you are, but the night moves along. The last laugh at the bar, sweet then leaves a scar. I keep that echo near. The last laugh at the bar. Maybe I'll hear it with the chairs turned down. Maybe I'll find it as the daylight comes round. You taught me laughter, but out of them all, it's yours I remember when night starts to fall. The last laugh at the bar, soft as coming of dawn. Room settles quiet, still feels like you're not gone. The last laugh at the bar slides easy through my heart. I turn for home, still holding the last laugh at the bar. You close the blinds with your left hand, quiet. Sunday shoes slipped off at your feet. Your humming filled the half-lit mirror. Silver case in your palm, held tight, discreet. You ease one out and paused a moment, spun the lid, thumb tracing a line. You grinned and said, "Fancy some trouble?" I smiled and answered in kind. Your fingers on the cigarette case, that's all I need tonight. No words, only nearness in your soft and steady light. Your fingers on the cigarette case, drawing me close, we wait. Time moves gentle in this place, with your fingers on the cigarette case. Dance shoes leaning by the radio, rain against the glass. You tapped the silver case, slid it over to me. Smoke rises slow as our hands just touch. No rush, just old tunes drifting free. You leaned by the dresser, half in shadow, struck a match, made the evening new. Ashtray glints under your resting wrist. I let my hand linger, watching you. Your fingers on the cigarette case, that's all I need tonight. No words, only nearness in your soft and steady light. Your fingers on the cigarette case, drawing me close, we wait. Time moves gentle in this place, with your fingers on the cigarette case. Let the night quiet, the shadows hold our space. I would trade the hours for one more moment, just watching your hand on that case, your fingers on the cigarette case. That's where I wanna stay, just you and that silver shimmer. All the world drifts away, your fingers on the cigarette case. Simple, sweet and bright, I find forever in that small familiar light. You lean on the counter, bathed in the light, radio low so the others don't stir. Your teacup forgotten, my shirt sleeves roll. We talk about nothing, words soft as the night. The song beneath the conversation, that's what draws me near. Every word just decoration, but the melody rings clear. You hum a little under your breath, I hear it in your tone. The song beneath the conversation tells me I'm not alone. You laugh at my story, fingers brush mine. First hint of sunlight, milk glass by the pane. We never say stay, it's all understood. A melody whispered that carries your name. The song beneath the conversation, that's what draws me near. Every word just decoration, but the melody rings clear. You hum a little under your breath, I hear it in your tone. The song beneath the conversation tells me I'm not alone. Let the clock tick and the kettle sigh. We'll pretend it's just words tonight, but you bring the music close with a smile. That's the secret light. The song beneath the conversation keeps me close to you. No need for grand declarations, the truth is shining through. You hum a little under your breath, I hold that gentle tone. The song beneath the conversation is how I know I'm home.